That's good. Firstly, let me just say, my name is Mike Aidako, and I believe you have seen, you know my name.
Yes, sir.
So happy Sunday and happy new month. Today, before we go, I want to ask, what are the challenges you're facing as a WordPress web designer? Is there any challenges you're facing that you think probably you can tackle, or before? Because initially, what I want to do is that I want to tackle everything we need to tackle as we need to know as a beginner as a web designer who is still a beginner. Everything, most of the common things, because I must be sincere with you. There's a lot of things that we need to know. There's a lot. In fact, I must tell you, I've not even know anything at all. But we're growing. There's a lot of things for you to know if you want to become a professional web designer. You don't just sit down there and just say, yes, I know everything, I know this. No. There's a lot. And so that's one of the things I want to, discuss with every one of us today. But the pity that is only you that is there. But that is good. I love one-on-one also. So when we go, what are the challenges you're having, or should I go to the basic stuff I know I want to teach initially?
For now, because I'm a kind of procedural person, so I follow steps like the way the tutor or anyone that is teaching me lay it down. So I'm at a stage where I wanted to load the DVT that the coach gave me. So he got to some place, he's asking for username and API key. And I asked him this morning, he said there is no need for any other password apart from the link he has shared and everything he has shared inside the file. So it was when I go back from, I was able to screenshot it to him so that I will know what I'm saying, but he has not been online since that time.
Now, so any issue you're having with coach, you can actually direct it to me because I'm like his boy, I'm his son. So, if there's any issue you're having with his course or anything, just bring it to me. And by God, because I will try my best to guide you and walk you through on everything. So, firstly, before that, let me go and show you. Let me share my screen with you.
Okay.
I'm trying to look at. Sorry, hold on. Let me just share my. Come in, please. I'm coming, please hold on.
Okay,
So how was the service today?
Yeah, we bless God to prosperity. We thank God for His presence and the blessings we have received.
That's good. Then I pray the Lord will continue to help us more and more. Can you see my screen now?
How was the service? Yes, I can see.
You can see my screen, right?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah, good of you. Yeah, let me go to Chrome. Can you see my Chrome now?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Sorry. What can I do? What can I do? Okay. I hope you can see my screen, sir.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, that's good then. Let me just come to this place and type my Google Drive. I actually want to show you where the password is in that course. I'm trying.
Okay.
I have a lot of courses here, but I'm coming. Before we go to today's meeting, let me just first tackle your question. Yeah, web design course by Coach. Yeah, you come to your bonus resource, and I think
Okay.
DV. No.
It's something like new.
Okay, this is it. This is it. Can you see it?
DIV.
Yeah. When you click on it, double tap. Can you see
Okay.
DV code? You see the API test. Can you see?
Okay, yes, I can
API
see.
test. This is the API you are going to copy.
Okay.
So this is the DV code test also.
Okay. Do you know if it can work offline, like in a local server?
What do you say?
Do you know if it can work offline in a local server? Using a
Okay,
local
yeah.
server.
One issue is that I've not. Okay, sorry. Someone is on the admin. One issue I have is that I don't work on local host. I don't work on local host. I work on live hosting or free hosting and domain. For me to work on local host, I would rather go and get a free hosting and free domain.
Okay. And that's what I've been using.
And there's several places to get free hosting and free domain.
Okay.
Now let's actually go to the major thing. What do you know when you get to your cPanel? What do you really know about cPanel?
cPanel is where, like, you know, in cPanel, I have a lot of things like I can install WordPress from cPanel.
Let me just really walk you and
I can get.
Okay. I guess there are some people in the room now. We have like 3 now, right?
Yes.
Okay, making 4. That's good then. Now, without wasting much of our time, because I've let me just walk you through some things. Now, this is the cPanel now. When you buy a new hosting, the first thing you're going to get is you're going to get something like this. Because this morning I purchased this hosting for one of my students, for one of my clients rather. This person, okay. If you look, can you see this? I purchased an hosting.
Yeah.
This is it. When you purchase a hosting, there's something they call cPanel login credential that will send to you from the hosting company. So it is the duty of an hosting company that anytime you purchase a domain, they should send you a cPanel login details. And cPanel is where you are going to set up everything you need to set up after touching your website. Now, when you get your cPanel, they will send, after purchasing a hosting, they will send this domain to you, this email to you, containing your cPanel details. And this is the, I want to show you this cPanel password, but this is just the stuff like that. And so from there, I can log in and come to my cPanel. So once you log in and come to your cPanel, let me just walk you through on everything that is here. Now, the first thing you're going to see is that you see email account. You see forwarder, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is where you set up the website mail. Now, for example, on this email account is where you can create a professional business mail for the website or for the company that you are designing a website for. Now, this is forwarder. What is the work of forwarder? Now, do anybody know the work of forwarder?
Yes.
Hello?
Hi.
Now, the work of forwarder is just to help you to forward every email that you receive in this email box. Now, for example, let me show you something. Let me just create let me create an email. Now, let me just create a random email. You come here and click on create. And let me just, what is the name? Okay. Let me just use admin. Admin at digitalempire.com. Let me generate password. And I'll copy this password. And I will come, let me just save the password somewhere. Now, I'm sorry, I actually want to save this password because I do forget password easily. Now, and I'll scroll down and click on create. So after creating, let me just save. I will check my mail. Now I want to add a folder to it now. Let me add a folder to this thing. Let me go back to my C panel. Now we add a folder. Now by the time I click on this folder, I'll just say, I want to make use of the Digital Empire. And I'll click on add folder rather. You click on add folder and you click on admin and blah blah. Now forward email to, let me just use, I did that for Michael to my mail. I did that for Michael to at gmail.com. And I'll click on add folder. Now, can you see how I create this add folder now? Now, now can you see what it said? It said all emails sent to admin@digitalempire.com will now be copied to adinakomichael2.com. Now, let me just try and send a mail. I just want to show you how it works so that I can walk you through everything you need to know about cPanel. And let me just go to my email account and let me copy the email account. I just want to copy this mail. Control C. And let me come here, compose, Control V, subject, testing. And let me come here and say, I'm just testing. And let me send it. I'll actually send the mail now, right away. Let me go back to my cPanel and check the mail. Now, anytime you want to check your website mail, all you need to do is to write the name of your website /webmail. I hope you're getting it like that. Hello? Let me refresh. You may see to appear here at me at Digital Empire. Let me just check my mail. The participant joined. Sorry. Let me just try to resend an email again. I think the mail should be admin at Digital Empire. Admin, okay. Testing. Just so it is expected that immediately we send our mail here and the mail is sent. What we need to do now is that the mail should come to this place. Can you see now? This is the mail now. This is the mail. I'm just testing it. Okay, this is the mail now. Now automatically again, the mail should also copy us here. But I want to check maybe in most cases sometimes the mail can actually go to your maybe spam page or stuff like that. Okay, it's not here. Let me just see how I can go about that and make sure I set everything right. Or let me refresh. So that let me wait for it. So before that, let me just go back and explain some other thing to you again about cPanel. After that, we move to WordPress, and after the WordPress, we go. I just want to explain some basic thing that we need to know about all as a web designer. That when you know that, it makes you look at the professional. So if you also want to add auto respondent, also all you need to do is just to come here and click on it and link it. Okay, type what you want to do. But personally, to me, I don't use auto respondent. The stuff is yet to appear here, but I'll still reset that and see what's going on then. So that is on email. On email, this jet backup, I don't really touch here because of the fact that I don't have anything to do with it. Ever since I've been designing a website, I've never touched this place. Now, this is another place you will need to know about also. And this is where we can upload your file. Maybe in case you are using script, all you need to do is maybe after you want to design a website, you have buy the domain name and hosting, you come to your file manager. File manager is because, let me tell you something, one thing about all the websites we are seeing today, every website you see today is just a folder. They are just a folder. So that is one of the major things you need to know about them. So once you have them, for example, if I want to design a website and I want to upload a script, all I need to do is just to come to my, if it's my personal website, the major website for this hosting, I will come to public under HTML. But if it is maybe I'm hosting another website on this thing, I'll just trace the other website I'm hosting on this host, and I will upload this. For example, now this website, this hosting is having two websites. This is the first one, and this is the second one. Let me search. Let me show you digital vlog. No, digitallogv.com. Yeah, this is it. Though I'm yet to design anything on the site because I want to use it for a landing page. Hope you're getting it. Sorry, I hope you guys are with me, Shao. Hello?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay.
We are with you, sir.
Okay, sir. Now, File Manager is where you can do a lot of things and upload your script. Now, if I want to upload a script to this file, now all I need to do is just to click on this place. And I will need to delete all these things because this is already WordPress stuff. I've already installed WordPress. And if I want to upload a script, they should be new. So I will just click on, I will highlight everything. I will just select everything and delete them. Once I highlight everything, you will see a delete option here. This is it. And that is it. But if you want to upload your script, maybe you have your script download, just come here and click on this place, which I'm going to try it out for you guys very soon. Come here and click on this place, upload, and it will allow you to upload anything you want to upload. So, but we're not here for that today. Now, rather, we're still going to do that later, if time permits us. Image, discovery, blah, blah, all this one, you don't really need much about that. Another thing again, you're going to need a database. If you want to create a database, you can also come here to come and create your database by, maybe for example, if you are using a script to design a website, people are in the waiting room. Now, if you are using a script to create, to design a website, you will need a database. And that is one of the reasons why you just need to come to this place and create your database. Though I have a video on how to create your database. Maybe one of these days, you can just check my YouTube channel. Please, I need, maybe someone will be accepting these people. So you can just come here and get one of my videos on my YouTube and on how to create a database. Another thing is, if you want to create a subdomain, maybe you want to, for example, now maybe you have a particular hosting for this hosting now. I can use this hosting to install 3 websites. Can you see? Add-on domain is 2. I've already had 1 today. So I can still add another one website to it. But let us assume I want to add on domain. What is add-on domain? Add-on domain is, for example, maybe you buy a hosting and a domain. Now, when you buy this hosting and domain, you now have a need to also design another new website, and you don't want to use subdomain. You want to use an entire new website. So you can easily go to your hosting and buy only. You can easily go to your hosting company and buy only domain name from them, and come here and come to your add-on domain and click on it and come and add the domain to it. For example, now I bought 2 domains today and I host them on this one hosting. All you need to do is the name of the new website you bought, the name of the domain name you just bought, you just buy rather, just type it here and click on add-on domain. But before you do that, you must make sure that the name server attached to that domain name is also the name server of the hosting you are using. That is why I recommended that if you are doing an add-on domain, maybe you want to add a new domain to your hosting. Maybe, for example, your hosting permits you to add unlimited domain. Make sure you buy the new domain you want to add from your hosting company. If you did not buy it from your hosting company, make sure you get the DNS of your hosting company. Let me show you the DNS of how to get your DNS of your hosting company. And just TrueHost. I use TrueHost. So let me just log in. Log in. I've already logged in now. Now let us mean I want to get my DNS. Let me just come to domain. And I'll come to manage domain. Manage name server. Shall you see it? I will click on it. And I will wait for it to load. Now, let's assume that I want to add an add-on domain to this site, and I have purchased the domain name from another company that is not TrueHost. All I need to do is just to come to my TrueHost, copy this name server, all this name server, and put it in the new hosting, new domain name that I am purchasing. I hope you understand me. Hello. Are you getting it, please?
Yeah.
There's still a lot of things to cover up, but I just want to show us all these things because there's a lot that I want to teach you guys today, and the basic thing that we need to understand, so that by the time you go out there and you call yourself a web designer and people started asking you a question, you don't look as if you don't know anything. You look professional to them. So let's move on. Yeah, let's go back to subdomain. How many of you watched my video yesterday on subdomain, how to create a subdomain?
I didn't.
Okay, no problem. If you want to create a subdomain, one of the things you need to do is just to come to this place. Once you come to this place, you just maybe, for example, and what is the benefit of subdomain? First, let me tell you what subdomain means. A subdomain is a subsection of your website that can exist as a new website without a new domain name. Now, it's just a part, when we are doing, what is it called? Statistics as an accountant. They told us that sample is a subset of what? Of population. Now, when you, maybe for example, you have a house. I'm trying to look for how to explain subdomain. You have a particular business, you are a businessman, and in your business, you do web design as a major business. So you design a website for your web design, you buy a domain name for your web design. In the long run, you later diversify rather. You're also doing maybe copywriting, and you want to create a website for your business talk, or let's assuming you want to create a website, a separate website that will showcase your portfolio about the work you have done. All you need to do is to to come and create a subdomain. You can now call that subdomain portfolio. Now, once you create it, it will now be portfolio.digitaltheempire.com. Now, digitaltheempire.com is a website on its own. Now, portfolio.digitaltheempire.com is now a new website or a subset of that Digital the Empire. That is what Facebook used to, that is what Facebook did. Now, let me show you Facebook stuff. Let me show you something. Facebook.com. Now, Facebook.com, this is where you can chat and do other things. But if you want to run an ad, you will see ad. Let's see ad manager. So I can get what I mean. Let me just click on it. Now, let me show you. Let me just wait. Ad dot Facebook. Okay. Now, for example, now look at this now. This is business.facebook.com. This is where we run ad. Maybe you want to run your ad or you want to do some things or other things like that. Now, now Facebook on the Facebook.com on its own is a domain name. Now, this business.facebook.com is what we call subdomain. I hope you're getting it like that. Hello, are you getting it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very, very clear, sir.
Yeah, that is
Yes, I'm getting it, sir. I'm getting it.
Yeah, that is all what subdomain really means. But it allows you, for example, if you have one website, one particular domain name, you can use that one particular domain name to create hundreds of websites. If all your skill is millions, you can use one domain name to create millions of websites. All you need to do is to begin to create subdomain for each of them, subdomain for each of them, subdomain for each of them. And that is how to go about it. So that is that on that. Let's go back to our cPanel and see what another thing we can touch again before we go to installing WordPress, because I want to show you some things that you guys need to know about WordPress that will make it to look professional. Even though that when you are designing a website, people will be surprised that who is this guy? How does he do it? How does he go about this? Yeah, security. Security is very good, but I don't do my security from here. I do it from the front end, from the WordPress. So let's just go. Let me log in. Let me log into this guy website, to this website I'm planning to build. I'll show you some things. See, the amount of plugin, the number of plugins you know will determine the number of web design, will determine how professional you will be. Let me look to this. Now, this is a new website. Now, as a beginner, one of the things you need to know, this, if you log it to your WordPress, this is what you see, right?
Yes.
Now, do you know most of the time,
yes.
I don't like my WordPress site to be looking like this. So most of the time, when I start at the beginner, what I used to do is that I will come here and I will just close. I will close them. I will close this place. 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 I will still need to close this place also. Close this place, and come down again to see. And I will close this place. But you know, despite the fact that I'm doing all these things, my dashboard, I don't like my dashboard the way it looks like. So what do you need to do? All you need to do is just to come here. Sorry, come to this place. Can you see this screen option? Can we see this?
Yes.
Click on it.
Yes.
And untick all these places. Untick them. Untick them. Untick them. Untick them. Untick them. What happened to your site? Can you see? Yes, you feel okay like this. To me, I love it like this. Anytime I'm designing a website and I see all those kind of things, I feel so bored. Why all these kind of things? So I don't like my stuff to look like this. Now, another thing is this. Let's go to appearance and let's go to setting first thing. If you are designing a website, one of the things that will make people to know maybe you are a good web designer is how you are able to manage. See, I must say to you, I don't use premium theme. No, I've never used any premium theme. Maybe theme, I've never used it. Premium plugin. Okay, yeah, that reminds me. I've used one premium plugin, but I did not buy it. I got it for free. Because if you are a web designer, you will get to a point in your web design career that you will not be wasting money to buy something again. You'll be getting all those things for free of charge. Seriously. Now, let's go to the first thing. The first thing is general. I believe many of you might not really know about this, and some of you might actually know about it, but all the same, let me just walk you through. Now, if you are good in this place, if you know how to set this place very well, it will help your SEO. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Now, the first thing is that, for example, now let me show you some things. The best web design company in Ibadan. I want to show you something now. Oh my God, this is my business in Google Map. I'm the one ranking as number 3. Why in Google listing I'm the one ranking on number 1? Look at this now. This is my tagline. Let me open my website and show you something. You will notice that when you carry your cursor and you carry it to this place, you are seeing the best web design company in Ibadan, right? Hello, can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
right?
No, sir, we can't see that part of your screen. We can't see that part of your
So that part
screen.
is blurred.
Okay, I've actually taken it. If you take my cursor to this now, wait, let me drag this. Let me drag it down and make sure let me do it like this. Now, what is what I'm talking about? Now, if you take your cursor to this place, can you see now?
Yes.
You are seeing the best web design company, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you are seeing the Dleading.com at the underneath of it, under here. Can you see the best web design company in Ibadan? Yeah. Now, what I'm actually doing is this. Let me show you something. Let me come to my general setting. Now, what I put, this my tagline. That thing you are seeing here is what we call tagline. So anytime people are searching for the best web design company, if you are using it, if you're also using that same tagline, it will bring you out. That is one of the things you need to know. Though, mind you, there are some plugins that they also use. Though I have a course on SEO course that I used to teach. There's some other plugin that you can use. But don't worry, if God allows us to have a very good relationship in that group, I talked to my boss, coach. I talked to coach. I'm going to make sure I bring every one of you on the same level, because initially I must be fair with you. My desire in life is that I want to build a web design team, a team whereby we will be the best tech guy in this country. A few years on, that has been my dream. So, and that is why anything I know, I like to share with people, to teach people. Are you with me? Hello?
I noticed the site title here is showing Digital Empire. Is that correct?
Yes. I will explain everything to you.
Okay.
Now, for example, if you are designing a website, there's something we call site title, and there's something we call tagline. I even made a mistake here. It should be digital. When I was doing the setup this morning, I was already late for sure, so I need to rush everything. Now, site title is the title of your website. Now, for example, if you go to the front end of this place, what are you seeing here? You are seeing Digital Empire, Abi. Let me go to the front end. What are you seeing here? Digital Empire. That can also help you in case you don't have a logo. In case you don't have a logo and you are designing your website and you don't have a logo, you can use your site title as your logo. Hello?
Yeah, pulling it.
Okay. Now, that is just the importance of site title. Now, what is this tagline? Okay, I think I want to show you a guide. There's a guide. What is this guy? My boss. This is my boss. This guy is one of the guys that teach me web design. I met him online, and from there I paid. I went to his physical training course. Now, if you look at this guy now, this guy used web design company in Ibadan. You will see that most people who use this tagline. Oh, running out of time. I have 10 minutes more. Zoom is telling me that I have 10 minutes more. Let me just rush. Maybe after this, I will still need to create another. We still need to join another meeting. Now, the site title, and before you go for tagline, make sure you know your audience. Make sure you know what you want to rank for. Now, for me now, I am ranking for the best web design company in Ibadan. That is what I'm ranking for. Now, if you want to go, it depends on what you are selling, what you are doing. Maybe you are in Ibadan, because I believe in something that, see, in SEO, if you want to become best in SEO, don't go for what big people are going for. Stand out. And at the same time, if your brand requires you to go for what big people are going for, that means you need to go and copy what your predecessors are doing and implement them. Is it predecessor or successor? I don't know the English. Maybe it's successor, or I don't really know. You need to copy what people who are ahead of you are doing and implement them. Now, so that's, for example, now maybe you are in Lagos and you want to do your SEO. You just need to, maybe you are in Lagos, maybe you are in Ikoyi or in Lekki. Let's say the best web design company in Lekki, or best web designer in Lekki. So when people around Lekki are searching for the best web design, Google will display your website. Among those websites, it's going to display, show to people who are searching for it. I hope you are getting it. Now, another thing is that maybe you are designing a membership website. Membership website is a website that allow people or other people to come and register on your site. Now, you just need to come and click here. You tick it out, which means anybody can register on your site. That's number one. Number two, you can see here as a new user. Maybe you can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, you can hear you.
Yeah, good of you.
I think you need to mute everyone. No. Someone is on mute.
Okay. Let me just. Yeah. Now I hope you can hear me. Let's go ahead there. Now, this place called subscriber is where you can, maybe you want to add another person to work with you on this site, and you can actually come here and make the person administrator or anything. But if you are running just a blog, just leave it as subscriber, or just ordinary website, just leave it like that. Now, site language is depending on the kind of country you are. Maybe you want to design a website for someone in China. All you need to do is just come here and change the language to Chinese. There's a lot of language here. Pick as many as possible. Now, another thing is that you come to time zone. These are the things that help you in SEO. See, you don't really need to become a wish. You don't really need to have those kind of premiums that people are saying. When I want to learn SEO, people were telling me that, you need to go and get this, go and get that, go and get it. I'm obviously sincere with you. I don't have any premium thing. I don't even pay for anything. All I need to do is to make sure that I set all my settings. They are in order. Now, what you need to do is, we are in Nigeria, so we need to change this time zone. It's very, very important. And Nigeria, we are using +1. Just click it. And you scroll down and you click on Save Changes. Now, let me just rush because I want to make sure I meet up with the time. Now, let me show you some things again. You come again to writing. Writing, you don't really need much in this writing. Let's come to reading. Yeah, reading. This is where you need much. If you are designing a website and you have a lot of pages, you need to come and change it to a static page. Because I don't have much page on this page, I will have shown you. I have not created any page for it. If I create it, I will not show you what it means. But you make sure you put it on a static page and you click on Save Changes. And you come to Permalink. Permalink is also the most very important place that you need, a very important setting you need to set on your WordPress website. By default, WordPress will put it in this place, day and name. But if you are putting it in this place, I can bet it with you, you can't rank in any SEO at all. Now, if you are putting it in by default, WordPress will put it in this place. But if you are using this, you won't be able to rank. But what do? We put it in post name. Post name is what we help you. For example, now, let me come here. Okay, there. This is my website. Sorry. Let me come here and just type. Let me just search for something. Dleading. I'm waiting for it. Now, can you see? Or when I search for Dleading, you see another place here that shows all these things. Can you see another one? There was a time all my shop stuff, everything was listed. Now, post name is that when you post anything, can you see service here and you see this same thing. So post name will help you in this place. For example, when you post something, it will show the name of your website and that post. This thing really works for a blogger. Someone who is a blogger and you want your blog to be visible. And in fact, for every professional web designer, you must make sure you put it in this place. By default, it will be here. But if you are using by default, it will be here. But if you are using this, you won't rank anything at all. You must make sure by default it is in post name. So that means if you post anything, it will be your website name / what you post. So parametric, if anybody is searching for what you post, maybe somebody is searching for an article that relates with what you post, it will also allow Google to bring you out. Those are the benefits that you need to. Those are the benefits of using post name. I hope you are getting it like that. Oh, sorry, I couldn't put in a mail. I can't even hear you guys. That's good, Sha. And the next thing is that you click on Save Changes. Now, these are the basic set. If you are able to set all these settings that is here correctly, now I can call you you are no longer a novice now. You are going there little by little now. So I think my time remaining is 2 minutes. Let me see, maybe I can still see something to do to teach you guys again. There are still a lot of things we need to teach. Now let me show you. Okay, media. Let me show you some things. No, don't let me use this place. Media, you don't really need this place, like I say. I'm trying to look for. Okay, and maybe in the next after this call now, I may actually place another call because of the time frame. You know, I have 1 minute left, 1 minute 57 minutes left because I'm using free. If it is one-on-one now, we can use unlimited time. But because we are more than one, so the minimum time we can use is 40 minutes. So maybe by the next call I put across to you guys, then I will talk about every other places again. Now let me unmute you guys and look at maybe there's a question you have. If you have any question. If you have any question, you can ask now. Any question?
I'm clear, sir.
Do you have any question before we go?
Hello.
Yeah, do you have any question?
Yeah. I want to ask that is it compulsory we do the settings before installing any theme?
Is it compulsory to do all those settings before installing anything, right?
Theme before installing theme and other things.
No, it's not compulsory, but it is very, very compulsory that after you finish that designing, you must make sure you do all those settings, because if you don't do all those settings and you have finished the design and you leave it like that, don't be surprised that you may not really rank very well. So me, I used to advise people that they should do all those settings at the beginning, so that by the time they finish the website, there will nothing like maybe I forget. So nobody will be forgetting anything.
Okay.
Any other question again? I have less than 1 minute. Don't worry, I will see. We're still going to place another call, the call again. But let me just do everything now. Let's just stop it now.